Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Monday, fun day, and this is Monday Morning Mindset. And what is mindset and why does it matter? So, mindset is a combination of your thoughts and your feelings that affect your attitude, that affect your actions, that affect everything you do all day long. So, your mindset is the number one thing that you can do to improve your life every single day of your life. And it's up to you. It's the one thing that is completely 100% within your ability to navigate and control. And so, the way that I find it most helpful and most beneficial is to use my oils to help me with that. And so, our oil today, our oil this week, is the oil of Ravintsara. And Ravintsara is an oil that is, um, well, it comes from the camphor tree. It comes from the leaves of the camphor tree. So, it's really high in the constituents that help our respiratory system. And specifically, if you ever heard of 1.8 cineol, it's really high in that, which is very specific to to oxygenate. And so it's high in that feeling of menthol, the camphor feeling, and it's high. It really helps the oxygenation. But for the emotional aspect of how I use it for doing mindset, is that it helps us to eliminate what's the word I'm looking for? Deceit, the feeling of deceit maybe isn't exactly the word when we can't see clearly, when our vision is blurred and we can't see clearly, and so there's we're deceived in what we're seeing because our vision is foggy. And so this just helps to clear the vision, helps to open up, and it helps us to see things like we haven't seen them before. To helps us to see from a new perspective, a different way, look at it from this way instead, to look at it from a new perspective. It opens up and it clears out that foggy vision of uncertainty and not being able to see clearly, and so that we're no longer deceived and that we can see clearly. And so I have this little poem that goes with it I really really like, and it's called Two Little Eaglets. And so it's by Jim Weller. Two little eaglets way up in a tree, two little eaglets looking down at me. You sit there in your eyrie staring at the blue sky, and every time you flap your wings, my heart lets out a little sigh. Silly little eaglets hovering o'er the nest, don't you know that you can fly? Your wings will stand the test. Do you care that I'm waiting here to see you soaring high? I'm tethered to the earth below, and you can fly. You own the sky. If I were an eaglet and could do what you could do, without a moment's hesitation, I would launch into the blue. Oh, wait, once perched on the edge, it leans into the breeze, it spreads its wings, then hops back down. You're such a little tease. I know that you are old enough, your wings are sure and strong, dancing high across the sky. It's where the eagle belongs. You've made you're made for inspiration. You can make the mute heart sing, rejoicing in your majesty, borne on outstretched wing. Why don't you fly? I asked out loud. When will you learn to soar? I know that you are ready. What are you waiting for? I love this poem because it speaks to me of this whole thing of we're deceived if we're, and the one thing that we would could be deceived about more than anything else is our own ability to soar, our own ability to fly, our own ability to do the very thing that you're intended to do, that you want to do, that's been laid on your heart to do, that you know that it's your right to do. And so use your oil to help you get rid of that fogginess, that the unclear vision, so that you're not deceived about your ability and your right to take the step that's been laid on your heart to take, that'll clear your mind and help you to actually move in the direction that you're supposed to be moving. So thank you so much for joining me today. Have the most wonderful week. Use your oils and have a fantastic week. Bye for now.